No, here the Dictator's 250-meter long train has been seen near
Fucking
some holiday complex.
compensating. 250 meters train, mate.
That's a lot.
I mean, you have seen Kim Jong-Un. That guy is a short, fat dictator.
Whoa, we don't fat shame on this podcast, Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, he's a short dictator.
Yeah, we dictate a shame. Yes.
You say he's got a small dick.
Hello and welcome to the SlapDuck podcast. My name is Lucas Shin. With me on my left-hand side is
Solly Iqbal, aka make sure you inject yourself with disinfectant, baby.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
and on my right-hand side,
George Gessie, a.k.a. Vincent Van Gogh.
That had layers.
Innit?
I know.
Yeah.
George, do you want to explain that one real quick?
Yeah. So apologies because I might have like low energy on this podcast just because all right, I was in bed the other day and I was like, oh, my ear's a bit itchy. So I'm just going to something you should never do ever. I was like, so I just put my fucking index finger in my ear and tried to move it around just to see what would happen. See if it would alleviate anything. No, that's not what happened, George. Do you want to tell the audience what happened? Yeah, George. Let's tell them what fucking happened. My fucking ear has been blocked for a day and a half, and I feel like shit because of it.
All because you fingered
All
your
because
ear.
I fingered
Jesus,
my
George.
ear. You idiot.
Okay. This is going to be a long shot. So Calpol. You used to get it in. You used to get syringes with it. Just for babies.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
No, you got a little spoon in, yeah?
But sometimes you get
Oh,
a syringe.
no, you're right.
Yeah. What if?
No, the baby one was just
Yeah.
long plastic
Okay,
syringe without a
okay.
needle that you just shot in the mouth.
If it gets really bad, what if you syringe your ear?
So that is an actual thing, but you can't use those to do it.
Medically, doctors do that. They can do that.
Okay.
However, the things I've researched and read about, it can actually damage your eardrum, doing that. So, and apparently the safer option is this microsuction thing, which is they stick a tiny little Henry Hoover in your ear and they go it just brings it out, apparently. And to be honest, if my ear persists like this, I'm fucking coming for you guys. I need this shit. Hopefully I'm not deaf in one ear forever, because oh my God, I would cry very, very long tears. Very long tears.
You'll be fine.
But
You'll come out.
you can find us on Spotify and Radio Haver and Radio Haver 6 p.m. GMT on a Tuesday. That's the line that we have to say.
Sorry,
we don't have to say.
I got told last week that it was BST. So
oh yeah,
was that BS?
Well, technically, it is
BTS.
British summertime, isn't it? Beast. But yeah, iTunes and Spotify and Anchor and Stitcher Radio and all the good places you can find podcasts.
And slapduck.com.
And yeah, the fucking one that I forgot, which is probably more important
Our
than
actual
all the others.
website.
The web seal.
Yeah.
Nice. So, updates on the week. Sully, how are you?
I'm well. Just been busy with work stuff. Getting that grind, baby. Making that. There's actually some cool projects at work that are starting to wrap and start, so which is cool. And also, I'm fasting. Obviously, Ramadan started.
Yeah, it's kicked off now.
2 days. On the Friday just gone, it started. Which is
How long is that running till?
I think the last day is meant to be the 23rd or 24th of May.
Okay.
Which it's going to be jokes, because this year it's going to definitely be on a weekend or the bank holiday that week.
Oh, that actually makes complete sense, because last year it was around my birthday time that you were fasting, and that's really close to that.
So I can't take a day off work, which is an L.
Woof.
But yeah. Other than that, just been chilling, playing games, watching shit. I watched Porco Rosso. Finally.
Oh, yes.
It was amazing. It was lovely.
Oh, it's perfect.
And the only other thing I kind of started watching, which didn't want to talk about in depth, but I started watching that Michael Jordan / Chicago Bulls documentary.
Oh yeah,
The Last Dance.
My mate said it was really good.
It's really good. Like I have some interest in basketball, nothing like, oh, I love basketball. But I was like, okay, it's Michael Jordan, be interesting. And it's like, oh, this is really, especially as a sports fan, like this is really like interesting to me.
Nice.
So looking forward to see how that keeps on panning out.
Cool.
Hopefully
George,
Michael Jordan lives at the end.
Oh my god. Did you just say how am I, Luca?
Yeah, how are you, George?
I've been all right, to be fair. Like my working week has been a bit slow, just because it usually is during this whole quarantine biz. I haven't really watched any shows. I haven't really done anything like cool or amazing. I mean, I spent like yesterday, because of my whole ear bullshit. I literally, like, honestly, I've on the weekend, sometimes I actually like to do things like if that is like, you know, go for a walk, listen to music. I always walk every day so I can listen to music and just be in my own head a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't fucking do that with one ear, can you? Can't really listen to music with one ear. I mean, you could, but it's not what I want to do.
It's not that immersive kind of experience. It's just that it's like annoying thing that you're like, I'm hearing half a song.
Yeah. So
there's a feature in most phones that you could like. It's for people that can only hear in one ear that you can turn it to like mono mode and choose which side you want all of the stereo to be put to.
Yeah.
So you can hear the whole thing. But that feels even worse if I'm honest, because at least you get a muffled part in one ear.
Honestly. And I feel like mildly panicking and stuff about, because I get anxious about like ears. I get anxious about anything to do with the senses, I get a bit anxious about. So it's like, if I can't see for whatever reason, like I had conjunctivitis when I was a kid. And like, you know, when you've got sleep in your eyes, essentially the sleep just forms around your eyelashes and you can't open
glue.
your eyes.
Yeah. I've had that when I was younger as well. It's so fucking weird.
It was horrible. And like, that was one of the worst things ever. And then fucking coronavirus rolls around and I lose my sense of smell and taste for about 2 weeks. And I'm like, what is going on? And then now my ears are fucked. Well, my one ear's fucked. And I'm like, just not having it. But it provided for some interesting things. And I'll explain what I mean by that. When you have to lie on your side and put eardrops in, like I use this stuff called Otex Express, which is clinically proven, apparently.
We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored. Just giving you the full story.
But we'll experiment with it.
I put, it contains hydrogen peroxide, which is an agent that will literally just dissolve wax and stuff. That's pretty much it. It's not super strong. It's not going to erase my ears. But you put that in and you have to lie on your side for a while. And the thing about hydrogen peroxide is it kind of fizzes when it touches the wax. So like my ear fizzes when I put this on.
That's kind of cool.
Which is kind of cool. And it's a bit satisfying listening to it work. Which then shows to me it's like, you're not going deaf because you can hear that. I can hear that fizz. Yeah. And I've been like using my AirPods and stuff and put one AirPod in and just press play on a song. And I'm like, okay, I can hear it. I can hear it a bit. But it's not like HD. But the thing I'm getting to is I think it's time again for me to start jumping down some YouTube rabbit holes.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
What have you done this time?
Oh my God, guys. I'm going to like just when you're forced to watch things because you have to lie down, the shit you find is insane. It's insane.
Really weird.
When you don't have that stuff, for me, it's usually like, oh, I'm going to watch this video on Dragon Ball Fighters. Or, oh, I'm going to watch this Maximilian stream highlight. Or I'm going to da-da-da. There's usually a structure. There's a structure to the madness. However, this time, I've been lying on my side watching road rage biker videos. That's a good one.
What?
Honestly.
Really out of the fucking blue.
Road rage bikers, like, and then the subsequent videos of like, not all bikers are bad, and it's really wholesome and nice watching these people do really good things. That's a good one. lately, I've been, I've been watching this guy called the I think it's the Cow GP or something like that.
What?
He literally
is it just a vet that goes with the cows?
Yeah, farm vet.
Yeah, he gets like cow's hooves and stuff that have been overgrown and like just need to be cleaned, and he gets like this like radial sander and just starts fucking cutting these nails for like cows and horses and stuff. And I'm like, this is fucking satisfying as shit, man. This cow can now walk properly because he's put this little like puck of plastic so it like evens out his tread. I'm like, why the fuck am I watching this? I don't understand.
So
and there's another fucking wasp and hornet nest removals, like giant ones.
Oh, that's scary.
God. Oh mate, it's gross. It's fucking gross. So like the video I watched, it was in this person's wall, like behind like plasterboard, and so like he got like a saw, cut it around, took this piece off, and it was just like the bottom bit of like this hornet's nest, and he was dressed head to toe in like beekeeper gear, plus sting resistance, plus 10 sting resistance.
Plus a fucking shotgun to kill them all, because god damn, like, that sounds terrifying.
He took the rest of the wall off, and it was just this giant thing. And like you could see like the larva of the like wasps just like rotating in their little honeycombs.
No,
I'd be done. I'd just leave.
No, honestly,
I'd leave the city.
It's one of the few insects I don't like are wasps, because those.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck can you have this job? How can you have this job?
I'd leave the country.
Balls of steel.
I'd leave the planet.
Yeah, honestly,
we had like I think it was like one of our walls outside. It's something called like brick bees or something, where they burrow into the side of a wall and kind of make a little nest there. And they don't sting, they don't live very long, but they're just there. So I came home one day, my mum's freaking the fuck out. I was like, what's wrong? She's like, there's bees everywhere. And there was just like a trail inside the bathroom leading down the stairs of these bees.
Nicolas Cage.
These bees that have like flocked in and died slowly as it's going. So there's just these bee corpses all the way down. And she's just like lost it. It's like, this is the weirdest fucking thing. So we cleaned them all up, didn't know where they came from. The next day, the same thing happened. The next day, the same thing happened. Because my mum it's like partially retired. She was home during all this. She'd leave the house, come back, just corpses of bees everywhere. And we figured out that this is what was going on, that they were like burrowed in the side. And there's nothing you can really do about it. You just have to wait for them all to die out. And then like a week later, we stopped seeing corpses.
Oh, that's horrible.
It was we didn't know where they were coming from though. We were checking all the vents. All right, block this bathroom vent off, block this, just in case. They still found their way in.
Whoa.
Fucking just burn the house.
Weird.
At that point.
Yeah, just
that was like
burn
1 month
house,
later.
Get the insurance. It's fine.
Yeah.
Shit, I can't say this now on the podcast. Fuck. Here's the evidence.
Honestly. Like, so yeah, that's been the whole rabbit hole, the rabbit holes I've been down. Like, and to be honest, I think the best one, there is another one, but I haven't watched a lot of them, but they are satisfying. It's this guy washing rugs.
Oh,
that's
like,
so weird.
Washing like family-owned rug that hasn't been washed in 40 years.
Oh,
like,
Christ.
Oh, shit. Let's watch it. I want to see the dirt come off this boy. And this guy's
Christ.
just got this fucking like high-pressure power mop thing. Just
that's cool.
It's amazing.
Oh, this sounds a lot like something you'd find on like Reddit's like oddly satisfying. Where you see like people slowly peeling them off, and it's just
Honestly,
like becoming pure again.
It's amazing. I want a high-pressure vacuum just to suck the life out. Put it on my ear. Just suck the whole life out my ear. That's what I want. But yeah, how about you, Luca? How you doing?
I guess same as Sully, busy with work, coming towards the end of some projects. Got to work on something this week that I wrote, which was really, really cool. I think that should be coming out next week. I'm not going to say any details on here, but like if you want to know about it, just check my Instagram. I'll put a thing up about it and LinkedIn and that shit. Yeah, which is really cool. It's like an animated episode. Yeah, also been baking again, obviously.
Nice.
Because apparently during quarantine. I'm fucking Aunt Bessie. So made cookies again. This time it was Nutella and peanut butter, and they are
shit.
incredible.
Oh my
shit.
god.
I show you guys because I got like one here. They're not as fat as last time, but
Ooh.
they are absolutely delicious. Chewy in the middle, crunchy on the outside. Delicious.
For the audience that can't see, Luca just raised up his plate and I saw a half-eaten cookie that looked like the perfect like width.
Dude, these look like the kind of ones that shop bought. I don't know. I want to get this consistency again because it was perfect.
Wow.
I got like 2 jars of them downstairs because apparently every batch I do comes like 25 of them come.
How
sick as
mate?
fuck.
Mate. How many Nutella jars have you used?
Oh no, for this one is like I reduced the Nutella, but replaced the reduced Nutella with peanut butter, so it's half and half.
Okay. So are we, when we're all back in London, are we gonna get some of this shit?
Fuck yeah. Like literally the first time we do a recording session, I will make you guys a big old batch of cookies and you can just devour them.
Maybe we can get Luca drunk and make him bake. It was going to be cooked for us, but you know.
It's fine. Because it was my mum's birthday recently, so we got this it's called a stand mixer. It's one of those like big
yeah, like a KitchenAid.
Yeah. It wasn't a KitchenAid because those cunts are expensive. But it was
they have feelings too.
Yeah, well, all that money they can lie on their bed of money and just like, oh, it's fine. But like, it was a real nice one. So I used that to this, which was great. We've made bread with it since, and it's fucking great.
Wow, nice.
So yeah, like I'll make a big old batch of cookies using that for you guys,
yes,
which would be nice.
Sick.
Also, like my mum also got she bought herself like a new phone this week. She's finally upgraded from like her old iPhone to like an iPhone 11.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. About the fucking time. So she got the year's subscription of Apple TV with it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I started watching stuff on Apple TV. I started watching, and I want to get the name right. Mythic Quest: Raven's Banquet.
Oh yeah,
Rob Mulaney.
Rob McElhenney.
So the guys that basically created. Basically, the guys that created It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Guys.
All right. So I started watching it. I thought, this show is kind of cool. And then I found myself binging the entire thing in basically one sitting. It's 8 episodes, half hour each. And I just blitzed it. And it's honestly fantastic.
Oh, that's good, man.
Maybe I'll finally use my Apple TV thing that I've had
for
6 months.
Honestly, watch this show. It's like, it flew by. It's because they made it in conjunction with Ubisoft. So like they went into Ubisoft and kind of like looked at the way they work. I think a lot of the game footage is from stuff like For Honor and Assassin's Creed and stuff. And then there is some of the actual game that they're referencing footage that I think Ubisoft also made for this.
What did you say? Where did they go?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft. The French people say Ubisoft. It's a French company. Not in French people.
I don't believe in
Right.
French,
Okay. Let's cool
France
it down.
Isn't real.
Let's cool it down, guys.
France isn't real.
I'll say that to 70% of our audience.
But yeah, so like they partnered with them to do it. So like it's weird when I'm watching it. It's like, oh yeah, this whole studio has made this game, and you look at the studio, it's like that is far too little employees to make a game like this just from any kind of regard. Mm-hmm. Other than that, it's fucking banging. Like the way that they use like different departments and the characters they've made are fantastic. They tackle a lot of like industry topics about like women in gaming and like censorship and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool. But it's also the characters that they've made. Even like this, like the money guys, which are just like, you're the ones that like implement microtransactions and stuff. Yeah. You're the devil. By the end of it, you kind of get some sense of humanity from them, and every single character came out really liking.
That's good.
It's a show that like the moment I finished watching it, I was kind of like, where the fuck is season 2? Yeah. So I googled it. I was like, yeah, this has already been greenlit for season 2. It's getting so fucking A.
Good stuff, man.
It's really, really good.
I love Rob McElhenney. I think he's amazing.
Yeah.
Like his work on like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And obviously now I really want to watch Mythic Quest.
Really should, yeah. I don't know if I can like share it with you or not, but like I'll figure that out because, whoo, buddy, it's worth it. Well, I mean, you can get like a 7-day free trial. I watched it in a day, so just
Yeah.
free trial.
Is he still fucking cut?
Yeah, so he's still cutting it. They play off of that a bit as well, where they play off like his ego in this. There's a really, really good joke. I can't remember what character said it, but they were like saying like what it looks like. It's like, oh yeah, you look like that magician, and it's like, oh, what the fuck is that magician's name? The like goth magician guy.
Oh,
David Blaine, David Cross,
Chris Angel.
Chris Angel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you look like Chris Angel. It's like, I don't look like Chris Angel. It's like, yeah, you look like Chris Angel. It's like, it's not what I'm going for. And it's like a whole back and forth. It's really, and like you look at him, like, yeah, he's got the rings. He's always wearing black. Like, you look like Chris Angel. But yeah, I mean, dude, I fully recommend this show. I'm going to give some of the other ones on Apple TV Plus a go because I mean, I've got it for a year for free, so might as well.
Maybe you should watch Snoopy in Space.
I should probably watch Snoopy in Space, shouldn't I? Do we need to put a disclaimer for that? We work for the company that made it.
That's fine.
Lol.
But yeah, there's like the M. Night Shyamalan. The Servant. Yeah. A few other things. There's some like real dark looking things in there, which is definitely up my street. So.
Phenomena. Shyamalan.
I love Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh no!
I need to watch that. I watched the entire show. I might as well watch the movie.
Mate, no, don't do it. Don't subject yourself to
you'll
that
probably
shit.
just end up loving the show even more after watching that. And
apparently,
thinking,
the movie
Christ.
was the reason they didn't make a season 4.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, man, we're concentrating on the film.
Oh, God.
Well,
The film is shit.
Good job,
That's
guys.
so annoying. Oh, I watched I think it might have been a 40-minute long video. Oh, that's another couple of rabbit holes I've been going down.
Here we go.
I watched
A lot of holes are going down.
I watched a 40-minute long video about Dragon Ball Evolution, the film.
Yes, what a movie.
Oh my God. I've never seen it, and I chose not to see it.
Oh,
I've never seen it.
I watched it in the cinema.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
What? Why?
If you think about it, I was like 14, 15 when it came out, maybe younger.
Yeah. Okay.
So I went with a cousin, and we walked in, and we're the only people there. And there's some other then some neckbeard was there as well. And it's gonna be a bad movie.
Honestly, I can't believe, I will, if you ever want to make a movie like SlapDuck Goes to the Movies.
Oh yes,
you will make me watch that. I can see it happening, and I will give my full fuck you review to that film.
And
we really have to do that now.
I also, because Lucas never watched Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, just make that be the only thing he's watched.
No.
That's the only Dragon Ball prophecy I ever know.
No, I do not. No, I do not want to do that.
I'm full open to that.
To some degree, they are accurate to the Goku is there.
Goku's there, yeah. Gohan, Grandpa Gohan's there.
Bulma's there.
Kind of.
Tien is
not there. Tien isn't there.
Yeah.
It's Yamcha you're thinking.
Yamcha, that's it.
And Yamcha.
Oh yeah, because Yamcha. Basically, there's Goku and his mates are called Z Fighters. They all have powers except Yamcha.
Oh, yeah. Oh
Yamcha,
no.
Yeah. He
He's
has
got
the
a
power of being
spirit.
swole.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Okay. No, I'm fully open to watching that because at least then I can have some input on these discussions.
So, right, this isn't going to be a Dragon Ball Z episode podcast, but
thank you.
I will say this. One of the greatest moments in the show is Teen Gohan versus Cell.
Oh yeah. Oh,
it's sick.
Immaculate.
It's so fucking good. You just see Gohan's breaking point.
Yeah.
And at that moment you're like, fucking, here we go. Let's fucking do it. Cell, you dick. Oh, I fucking love Cell though. It's great. But anyway, I'm going to jump off this topic because I could fucking riff about it for years.
Okay. I got something quickly to jump in with. So last week we spoke quite a bit about Final Fantasy VII Remake last week.
It do be 7.
Yeah. So I finished it last night, actually. I fully completed it.
Nice.
Wait, last night or the night? anyway, it's a fucking brilliant fucking game. Like right up to the end, production does not slip down at all. It is so good, and I think this is like one of the first things I actually want to do some form of spoiler discussion on.
Yeah.
So, just I guess to the listeners, not going to be now. We'll do it as like a separate thing. If you're a listener on the radio and have any sort of interest in that, it will be on our podcast feed.
That'll be a bonus episode, yeah?
It'll be like a bonus episode.
Nice.
But yeah, once these two have finished playing the game, we're going to try and carve out some time to record that as well.
Yeah, that would be good.
Hopefully Sully can finish this before,
God of War.
in less time than he did with fucking God of War.
It took me 2.5 years to finish God of War.
Oh my God.
Which I basically blitzed through in like 3 days.
Okay, so we can actually talk about God of War now.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking about God of War, the 2.5-year-old game.
Jesus Christ.
It was its anniversary not too long ago, though.
It was,
Okay.
Yeah, which is
Good,
cool.
I love that.
But,
we might say, let's save the God of War thing for the very end, just in case there's someone out there that also hasn't played it like Sully.
I'm only on chapter 5 of Final Fantasy.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
no, fair.
That's cool. I'm on chapter 9, I think. Still?
War Market.
Yeah, War Market.
I'll try
And,
and get.
How many chapters are there? Are there 16?
There's like 19 chapters. But
Really?
so like there are some chapters like War Market, which are massive chapters. And then there's other ones that are only about half an hour long. So
okay.
I think my total playtime on it was about 39 hours. And I did like every side quest that I could.
Okay.
I did all the Colosseum fights that I could. I did all the stuff that I could, except for I did everything that I could. I couldn't get to the point where I did all of Chadley's stuff by the end of the game, so I didn't do the Behemoth fight. So that'll be for like the hard mode, which I think I'm definitely going to jump into the hard mode because there's a lot there. Which is cool.
Not a Chad.
Good. He's not a Chad.
He's not a Chad.
Chad's not a Chad.
Okay, very quickly on Final Fantasy talk.
Sure.
I think I skipped the thing where it explained limits to me.
Okay.
I just clicked it.
Yeah.
I get the limit by getting it beaten up or by
getting hurt, yeah.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool.
And there's like the material you can get which like amplifies how much you can get, I think, or like
what you can get, and also
parameters you can put in place to like get these things.
Actually, no, there was something I wanted to say about Final Fantasy. One, I have a gripe. The camera's fucking shit.
Really?
Honestly, the camera really isn't too bad in comparison. So I finished that, and then like earlier today, I started playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey again. The camera in that is utter dog shit compared to Final Fantasy.
But Final Fantasy compared to God of War, the camera is shit.
Oh yeah, God of War's camera is immaculate.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Also, a good thing is I really like the attention to detail in cutscenes where not cutscenes, but like when like you're having a chat with Tifa or something. All the materia I put on Tifa and the all the like the fucking iron bangle or some shit that I've put on the characters stick around for those.
Yeah.
Whereas like in God of War, it sometimes would be there, sometimes like the fucking beefy arm shit I put on Kratos isn't there because he was obviously it's because it's part of the scene. Yeah.
Oh right. Yeah.
But no, I really like that little attention to like, wait, what's that? Oh wait, it's the auto cure materia.
Yeah, it's really cool. You can see it in your sword and stuff. I think the only character that sometimes they have to swap it out is Barrett, because towards the end of the game you get two weapons which aren't shooting ones; they're melee weapons for Barrett.
Okay.
So, and then there might be a cutscene where he jumps in and starts shooting a thing, and they have to swap it out. Otherwise, it's this weird claw, and there's just bullets coming out of nowhere. It's really
nice.
That's the only time. Other than that, it pretty much sticks to it. And there's also what I saw is, I think there are two cutscenes in the game which are like actual CG, full rendered, non-in-game cutscenes, and like the character models look that bit better. The hair is obviously noticeable. It looks like kind of like if they did Advent Children now, that kind of thing.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
And oddly, it was a little bit jarring. I know why they did it because probably what they had to do was like a hidden loading screen to load up a massive next thing. But it was weird because the video game looks so good. These character models actually look a bit different, and it was fucking weird just seeing a different character model than the one that you've been playing the entire time.
Interesting.
But I mean, for the most part, it was like one or two things.
Yeah.
And it didn't really matter because the game is fantastic. And we will talk about it more on the spoiler cast.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Happy to do that.
Okay. So I guess some current news is, where's Kim Jong-Un?
My favorite thing is we've buried the most current thing in like the very middle of the podcast.
I know. It's like, cool. 30 minutes into it, let's talk about current affairs.
Wow. What are we like?
Yeah,
where is he? What's he doing?
Yeah. So like there's...
Man's dead.
Oh, apparently there's like claims that he's dead. Well, no one's seen him for a while. And now, literally like 40 odd minutes ago, there are some reports saying like, no, he's alive. Someone from South Korea said that they spoke to him.
Oh, okay.
That's credible, isn't it?
Yeah. I trust South Korean sources.
No, I don't mean it's like you kind of read it as like, yeah, some guy spoke to him. You're like, did he though?
That's what it feels like. It's like, if no one's seen him for this long, and then someone's like, just as people are saying, where the fuck is he, coming out saying like, oh yeah, he's fine. You would have thought that like maybe the North Korean government would have actually said something about it. Like,
do you reckon,
no, they won't.
No, they wouldn't do that.
They won't.
No. I mean, come out and saying like, no, he's fine. Our leader is
yeah.
still strong. Because like, I mean, that feels like a very North Korean thing to do. To say no, our leader is still powerful, and the sun still comes out of his butt. But
yeah, true.
He doesn't.
The fact that no, he doesn't. He poops the sun.
Poo. He turns into energy.
He does. Yeah.
He fuels the land. Yeah, it's weird that like we're getting, I guess, claims from South Korean officials saying that he's alive, not North Korea just fully out coming out saying like, oh no, he's grand. He's on his train doing his train thing.
It's the sources. I read an article at obviously 3 a.m. because I was awake to eat.
Sick.
Where it was the two sources that, and obviously this was on the Daily Express, so grain of salt. They said the sources came from a high-ranking guy at a Chinese government news place. He said he had a credible source, and a Japanese news outlet also said they had a credible source saying that he was either dead or brain dead.
Shit.
Woof.
Because was it something like he went in for surgery? Was the claim
for routine surgery?
It was like cardiovascular though. I thought it was like a heart surgery.
That's what I thought as well. But I mean, I guess there's only so much we're going to know because they are very cagey about the information that they sent out.
Yeah.
So it's all like reading between the lines. And I mean, some things feel like rumors might be real. Some things that feel real might be rumors. We can't be 100% on it.
Yeah, very true.
But one of the weirdest things is you look at this guy, he's only 36.
He looks like an old man. Yeah,
mate, if I look like that at 36, I've done something very wrong.
Yeah.
True.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, if you think about it, what does he have to do? He's like, wakes up. It's like, okay, I'll have 43 bacon sardines.
What?
Bacon sardines?
Bacon sarnies? That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one.
46 bacon sarnies. I'll go talk to my harem of women. I'll kill my uncle.
Yeah.
And then
as you do.
Wave at all the starving people with parasites and stuff in my country because they have no food or healthcare.
But you know what they don't have? The coronavirus.
True.
Or
do they not? What?
Rain of Fire 2020.
There we go. That's what I was expecting. The fucking rain of fire shit. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't think they do have the coronavirus, or do they?
They have. I mean,
they almost definitely
they
does.
don't have the coronavirus.
Yeah.
With air bunnies.
Yeah.
But with
air
very
bunnies,
big quotation marks.
I mean, there was that report allegedly the first person who got it killed.
Fucking savage.
But again, that was allegedly. I know they kicked out all Chinese officials and stuff.
God damn.
I know China have sent medical staff to like ensure Kim Jong-Un is fine. Why are you making that face, Luke?
I should not have Googled North Korea coronavirus, because it's now come up with like the coronavirus stats for the world, and hot damn, that's That's not looking good for the
Oh, yeah.
world.
Oh yeah. When you try and Google's a bit weird with like that. Like you try and look for something specific, and it's like here's everything.
Yeah, here's everything. And also like
coronavirus.
here's basically a heat map of all the deaths, and it's like
Yeah.
fucking
Woof,
hell.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, I went to go see my brother today because we went to go chop some stuff for them. And we're talking. So apparently, New York has had more deaths than any single country in the world.
Yep, that's what it's showing. Like New York
What?
deaths is 16,599 at the time of recording for just New York.
Okay, so they're not more than any one country.
Yeah,
but
because we've
most
got
countries.
we
Probably
just,
more than
20.
we breached 20K, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean at the moment it's saying confirmed 18,000 for Greater London city-wise. But I mean maybe they're doing it. Oh no, they've also got it under. I'm sure this is very fun to hear from everyone listening at home.
Oh yeah.
We have over
Apologies.
20,000 deaths in the UK. So France is more though.
But-
so our
but-
70% listenership. I'm sorry guys.
I mean, rest
We're
assured.
beating you.
Rest assured.
I'm joking.
We may be one dictator down, lads.
Lads.
We may we may be.
Oh,
But
my
then his
Lord.
sister might take over as dictator.
Would she be
Yeah.
better or worse? I don't really know anything
I think
about
she's meant to be
it.
just as bad or worse.
Oh, good. Well,
I think she's the brains.
Woof.
and what's he?
Absolute
What?
woof, mate.
Wait, so she's the brains, and what is he? The
He's
looks? Oh, he's God.
He is God.
He is in some sense God. Yes.
Doesn't fart, man.
Wasn't he
Doesn't
like
fart.
born from the sun or something, or his dad was like?
I don't know. There is a really good community joke that they did about this that I may have mentioned before, where was it Ken Jeong? It's like in the end of season 3, and Ken Jeong has like risen up and taken over the school, and he's like basically acting like a dictator. The whole like dressing looks like a dictator. And he's holding a party in his twin sister who he ate in utero's birthday. It's a fucking weird thing. And he's got these little girls singing a song for him. It's like Chang eats the sun and drinks the sky, and they all go with him when he dies. It's like they've really gone into like parodying like the North Korean kind of
Yeah.
idea,
Wow.
which is very funny, but it's kind of a bit near the mark at the moment.
My favorite meme about this I saw was I've not watched The Office. Luca, you've watched the US Office, right?
Yeah, I love it.
You know, do you know the scene where Daryl introduces the surgeon from Japan,
Yeah.
the Yakuza guy, and it's just that scene, and above it says Kim Jong-Un surgeon. It's like I killed the Yakuza boss on purpose.
Oh my God.
That was the best.
So
Guys.
speaking about like idiot world
Yakuza?
leaders, no, idiot world leaders, Trump.
Oh
my
yeah, man.
fucking
Didn't he come out
Christ.
saying
He was being
something?
sarcastic, man. It's fine. It's obvious.
It's not
Sarcasm.
sarcastic in the slightest.
I cannot believe in his right mind he said those things.
So, Sully, do you want to tell us what he said?
Yeah, man. I'm our local political
You are a political boy.
reporter.
Take it away, Sully.
So at a press conference, he essentially said, looking at shit to slow down or help cure the coronavirus, albeit this is a man that for the past month has been toting, hey guys, take this malaria medication, it'll stop the coronavirus.
Oh my God.
Such
When
an
his
idiot.
most senior advisor's been like, it's not really proven, and now his most senior advisor isn't really going to these conferences anymore because he's undermining Trump. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I don't know what day it was. Was it Thursday, maybe? Thursday or Friday? Last week, he said, there's some things we can look at because they did a test and it was like the coronavirus might not be able to survive certain conditions, including certain disinfectants and heat and UV rays.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, maybe the doctors should look into a way where they can use disinfectants to remove it from like your skin and, a way of injection into the lungs. Like he didn't explicitly say go out and drink bleach, but he kind of was like, yeah, maybe we can find a way to inject people with the disinfectant.
So fucking dumb. It's unreal.
I'm not a scientist, but the Dettol bottle says, please don't drink.
Please
me."
don't drink. Yeah.
Oh my.
And didn't
God.
literally after this, a bunch of like the companies in America that do stuff like bleach
Yeah.
and antibacterial was like, no, this is
Please
not
don't
made for
drink
human
it.
consumption. Please do not put this in your body in any shape or form. Orally, do not eject this. Do not put it
Yeah.
anywhere inside of you, because fucking hell, or
and
on you,
obviously-
really.
And
Yeah.
obviously, I'm quite the Twitter man.
Yes.
Yeah, you
I
are.
went on and I was scrolling, like comedians were like making jokes about this, and obviously I like to look at the replies.
Yeah.
And a
Oh,
lot of it is I'm not gonna say rednecks, but
Okay.
but
so
rednecks.
that's-
But they do have some sunburn on their
yeah.
head holders. Yes.
There is a southern flag in some of their profile pics. And they were like, he didn't explicitly say drink bleach. It's the lamestream media. It's like, the man said inject disinfectant into people. He was joking. It's like, no, he wasn't.
Of course he wasn't.
You can tell when someone's joking.
Yeah.
And then he came out and said, I was being sarcastic, lads. It's
Oh,
like,
but did
no,
you see the official that was
no, you
sitting
didn't.
right next to him was just kind of like
And
their
she was
face
like-
just dropped and was like, what the fuck is happening now?
Oh, and then the people were like, yeah, she should have said something to him right there. She's at fault. And I was like,
Right.
You want
okay.
her to call out your president at
Yeah.
a thing. Like,
it's like, what do you
this guy has a
mean?
track record of just horribly acting towards people with these
Man,
things.
he's gonna win another election as well.
He's
Would
oh
you-
god, don't.
Fuck's sake.
He's gonna
Another
win, man.
4 years
no-
of this.
There's no way
shit.
Joe Biden's winning.
No, and that's the
God.
sad part. There's oh,
At least I'm gonna make some.
my
at least I'm
fucking
gonna make-
ear, man. It's ruining my day.
At least I'm gonna make some more money this election again.
Oh, of course he is.
Oh, it's so sad. And like, I've seen it all week. Like, just people in America protesting to be like, no, we want to go outside, we want our
Yeah.
lives back. It's like, guys, this isn't like, oh, they're taking away our freedom.
No,
It's not. That's not what's happening. If you go outside, there's a high likelihood that you could die from a
But we don't want
virus.
want communism.
This isn't that. This is your
It's
government
so- I
saying,
know.
It's China's
do you-
fault. Why
do you
should
wanna
we?
fucking die?
Why should we not work? It's China's fault, guys.
guys, listen, yeah. Like, your grandfather who's like at high risk. If you go outside and maybe you're young, so you might not get that many symptoms.
Yeah.
If you go out and then come back and look after your grandfather, there's a high likelihood that, he might catch what you've got. You don't feel it that bad, but it could kill this guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, but
Nah, but
kind of want to go spring break. Do you know what I mean? I kind of want to go to the beach. Are you for real?
It's mad.
Are you
dude.
for real?
No, the mad thing is like looking at like the articles about it and like looking at the protests. People are just these mass gatherings of people saying we want to go outside. And you're like, oh Christ,
You are outside.
you are.
My favorite thing I've done with all of this is there was a guy who did a funny TikTok video where he was like making fun of anti-vaxxers and people who don't believe and the coronavirus stuff.
Mm.
And someone commented, he was like, "You guys, they're taking away my freedom. I don't believe in these vaccines and stuff. I've lived. I will live." And I commented, it's like, he was like, "Yeah, why should I stay inside? I've lived. I will live." I said, "Why should I look both ways when crossing the road? I've crossed the road before. I've lived. I will live." It's got like 1,000 likes. I'm like, yes.
Oh, dude, all right. I got like a list of apparently the states that are protesting at the moment.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's like a little like thing at the bottom saying that they're led by both Republican and Democratic governments. So check that out as you will. But Michigan, Ohio, North Carolina, Minnesota, Utah, Virginia, Kentucky, Wisconsin,
Mhm.
Oregon, Maryland, Idaho, Texas, Arizona, Colorado, Montana, Washington, New Hampshire, and Pennsylvania.
Sounds like all the ones that probably would. Pennsylvania is a surprising one.
There's a couple of like outliers, but a lot of them sounds like the kind of one that if you go to New York and then want to go to LA, you kind of fly over those ones.
Yeah.
They
States.
fly over states.
Washington is a surprise.
Yeah.
But I know Washington's measures are their measures are really strict because they were one of the first places to get hit. And this is Washington, not DC.
Okay.
Right?
I just says Washington.
I mean, as of recording, Georgia has completely reopened almost.
Which is so worrying.
And
That's
I'm
not even on
pretty
the
sure
list.
some other states are looking at doing something similar. Maybe Kentucky.
Just
no.
like, oh my god.
See, I guess the problem is that if we rush into reopening everything,
it's going to happen again.
It's just going to happen again, and you're going to be under lockdown for even longer.
Yeah.
Stop being selfish. It's not about you. It's about everyone in this kind of.
Whereas on the other hand, just obviously we mentioned all the deaths in New York. They have had this extreme lockdown, and they're now seeing a reduction in deaths. It's still huge, but I watched a press conference with the mayor of New York, Andrew Cuomo. That man just looks like he is just done.
Yeah,
like he was like, I can't anymore. He's like,
imagine being a lead, like some form of a leader during all of this kind of stuff. How much pressure you must be under. It's just
you just have
the worst.
Little tab of Lysol, a little bit of Domestos.
Yeah,
ease the nerves.
Keep it at bay.
Please don't drink bleach.
Yeah, I feel like we actually have to say that at this point because this is a world where fucking people on whatever social media it was started eating Tide Pods.
Tide Pods. Baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hashtag Tide Pod challenge. Love TikTok.
So yeah, please don't drink bleach. Just don't do it. Please don't.
Shout out to that company that made candy that actually looks like Tide Pods though, because I want to try that.
That was very smart.
Yeah,
that's so good. There's another challenge that like is going around at the moment, which is absolutely mental. Where I've seen it on Reddit a few times, and every time someone does it, it blows up in their face, quite literally. Where they get like a thing of antiperspirant, spray it into their mouth, get a match out, and try to breathe fire, and it literally just explodes, and like fucking they lose eyebrows and shit, and it's like the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and so many people are doing it at the moment.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Antiperspirants. Do you guys remember Link's bullet?
Yeah.
The little tiny Link's
little ones. Yeah.
Man.
Those are lit.
They were lit.
It's in the US X bullet.
X body spray.
X body spray.
It's not quite. It's not quite a year 6 or maybe even like a year 7 changing room where you can just smell it just everywhere.
Oh mate, yes you can.
Fuck's sake.
That is just.
Is that Africa?
Was just the scent.
Fuck yeah, it's Africa.
I saw there was a trailer for Africa. There was a trailer for Lynx Africa today, specifically for Lynx Africa, and it was like the smell of seduction since 1996 or something, and they're like fully promoting that one specific smell, not Lynx Africa.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, Lynx Africa is fucking banging. I still like it, like to this day. I think it smells great.
The big ones are Lynx Africa, Lynx Dark Chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate was always my go-to. There was something that was always my go-to. I can't.
I think my dad uses that.
I mean, I don't use it anymore. But when I was in high school gym change rooms, it was Lynx chocolate.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like, okay, so like everybody, all kids will use Lynx in their time. I think that's a given.
Yeah.
Like, what do you move on to? Because what I moved on to, and I'm probably going to out myself here, and you know what, I'm fully okay with taking the fire from everyone who hears this.
Okay.
You know those like Lynx daily fragrances things?
No.
Like they brought out like this pump bottle of like it's like, hang on, bear with.
Oh, he's gonna get it. Wait, so is this like
this is just
cologne?
A regular spray. This is Lynx oud wood and dark vanilla, but they do it in like a pump spray, so it's like an aftershave kind of cologne thing.
Okay.
And I think it smells awesome, but you could just be like, oh, George never grew out of it. George still wears Lynx.
George is still wearing Lynx.
Yeah, I think it smells good, man.
I think I have those as well. I now use, I think it's like Dove for men.
Oh yeah, I always use that. Just antiperspirant, like
the antiperspirant
clean
one,
comfort or something.
Yeah, and then I throw on like if I'm gonna want to smell nice, it's like an Arab like perfume.
Ooh.
They smell amazing. It's basically what yours is, but like the proper liquid stuff, the oud. It's that.
Oh
But
wow,
it's like pure liquid stuff.
Fucking
I know.
sick, boy.
Literally, the only thing that I put on is like I try to go for like the least scented antiperspirant just to keep myself dry, and that's about it.
Oh,
Like,
all right.
Yeah, I don't
Mr.
like
no scent.
No, but it's not no scent. You can't really get one with no scent unless it's a roll on.
You're just in a room on your Sully, you're just in a room and you're like, shit, I can't smell anything. And then you look to the left and Luke is there. You're like, oh no. Oh no.
You can't have them smelling you coming now. Come on. I meant to sneak up at them. God, but no, I don't put anything like that. Like, I know I've oddly got compliments like, "Oh, you smell good," and it's kind of like it's literally nothing. I think it's just like my laundry. It's just like whatever I washed my clothes with. But thank you.
It's my surf.
It's my Tide.
And I haven't found one that. I guess Lynx is alright to go back to, but it's like I can't find a mature version of Lynx. Is basically what I'm on.
Old Spice.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I tried that for a while.
Oh, but Old Spice is such a like recognizable smell.
Yeah.
It's like you smell Old Spice from across the fucking room. You know that smell. And I don't want to be that kind of like, ooh, Old Spice guy.
I did wear Old Spice when I was at uni, but then, went back, tried and true. Fucking Lynx is the one.
Fair.
Maybe, yeah, I can't really think of one other than Lynx.
And like, I don't I don't know if this translates to all people, but like I don't know if you've ever been out or somewhere and you walk past a guy and he actually he smells good.
Yeah.
I don't think any guy has been like, "Oh, dude,
mate, you smell
good.
You
smell really good." Like what are you wearing?
No,
I don't think that ever happens.
I've never done it to a random guy, but if I've done it to one of my mates, I'm like, "You smell good, man." What you?
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's
cool. Fine. You can't.
But as soon as you walk past a group of lads, you're like, "Oh, guys, wait, one of you smells really good. What are you guys wearing?" You're
like, you smell
get
banging.
The fuck out my face. Yeah, could you imagine?
That will get you.
Oh, mate, you smell fucking banging. What's that? Oh, it's fucking Lynx. Fuck off. No,
fuck off, mate. Yeah, it's just one that they do in pump bottles. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Whereas on the other hand, women just smell nice.
Yeah, women just always smell nice.
And I don't know why.
It's just natural, isn't it?
They're women.
What are you doing, Luca? You turn
Sully, you got you got to stop smelling women on the train, Sully.
Listen, Luca.
Don't take away our rights.
My right.
My right to smell people on the train.
Speaking of women on the train, I'm totally a Jessie guy.
Oh,
yeah, you are.
Mate, that was such a good trend. Oh, I loved that. Yeah, I'm a Jessie guy too.
I think everyone's a Jessie guy.
I'm full on it now.
Yeah,
a close second.
Yeah, Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm a Jessie guy. We got to talk about it when it comes to spoiler cast.
I'm a Briggs guy. I'm Briggs who definitely wants to smash you, but he won't because it's a Japanese game.
What?
What?
You mean Biggs?
Biggs, that's it. I said Briggs.
Briggs. I was like, has he been watching too much Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh, I need to rewatch that.
It's good. It's good shit. Luca, I recommend it. I still do.
I will give it a go because I saw a bunch of lists of top animes and that's always right near the top. I was like, all right, yeah. I really need to give this a go. I've had enough people recommend.
It's a great gateway anime, I think.
Hey, if you watch anime, if you put My Hero above Full Metal Alchemist, I'll kill you myself.
You see,
and
though,
on that note,
My Hero.
I've not watched My Hero, so
oh my god, whenever I watch it, because I've hit a point now where I don't really watch anime that much anymore.
Yeah,
not like I've grown out of it because I still enjoy it when I watch it, but I don't look for it as much.
Mm.
And whenever I watch it with my brother, that show immediately brings the feels out of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is such a good show. Oh my god, I can't believe this. This is amazing. Every time.
I don't know how much longer we got, but quickly. George, have you seen that meme? It's mostly on TikTok where the guy was like, he's meant to be Deku. And he's like, it's Deku being like, All Might. He's a guy and he turned himself into a pickle. He calls himself Pickle Rick. It's the funniest shit I've seen. That's fucking amazing.
I love seeing that that structure.
Yeah.
But it's like a jock in a club with like a really like a beautiful woman. And he's just like shouting at her. Like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's so dumb. Oh, it's great.
Oh god.
I guess just before we wrap up, there is like one thing that I think I'm going to watch over the course of next week and speak about next week, just to see how it is. The guys that did Adventure Time just dropped a new show on Netflix. It's called The Midnight Gospel, and it's essentially like Adventure Time but for adults, like actually made for adults. It's R-rated and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, like it looks trippy as fuck. But I've heard really good things about it, so I think that's what I'm going to be watching over the course of the next week, and I'll let you know how it is on the next episode. Because
yeah, good shit. You know, like, I think this whole quarantine kind of brings out everybody's comforts a little bit more.
Big time.
And I've realized, like, with all these YouTube rabbit holes and stuff, one that I will keep coming back to. And to be honest, before we started recording, I was watching like a 2-hour-long compilation of it. And it's you know the game Grumps? You guys heard of the game Grumps?
Yes, yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I have.
It's
Sorry.
It's a guy called Aaron Hansen and Dan Avidan. And it's just them two playing games. And I used to watch it loads when I was like a lot younger, because they've been going for a long time now.
Okay.
And I just started like watching compilations of them play games and like just talk to each other, and it's been so nice just to like laugh, especially with my ear. I need to laugh at my ear because fucking hell, it's making me sad. Makes me so sad. And I know like I'm complaining about it all the time to all the viewers. I bet you're like, oh, what the fuck?
God, him and his fucking ear.
He's always talking about his ears. But now, like, hopefully next week, I will be like, yeah, my ear's fixed. Don't worry about it, guys.
Just a
but
bundle
right now,
of joy.
I'm in hell.
Well, thank you for putting up with hell during this episode.
I love going there to go get a heart.
Aw.
Oh. Okay, you guys wrap up the episode. You can find us anywhere good podcasts are. This has been the SlapDuck Podcast. Any last words?
Wait, did you ask me to wrap up?
You did that so fucking half-heartedly.
Yeah, it felt so weird to do. I was kind of like, how do we normally do this?
Properly. Wrap it properly.
Do it.
We've been the SlapDuck Podcast. Thank you for listening. You can find us on all podcast services, and also on Radio Haver at 6 p.m. BST every Tuesday.
I don't care. Just
6
p.m.
yeah.
Is it 6 p.m? Is it 8 p.m? I don't know.
6 p.m. in the UK.
Yeah, in the UK. Also, you can find us on our website, slapduck.com.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
If you want to get in touch, it's the slapduckpodcast@gmail.com. I think there's probably also a contact sheet on our website if that's even easier for you guys. Yeah, what are we going to go do? Because I never say this, but
I've got a fucking roast dinner coming for me soon. We're recording this on a Sunday, by the way. Just thought I'd let you guys know. So
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, roast dinner, and then probably Game Grumps till the rest of the night until I have to refill my fucking ear.
I'm gonna go dunk on some kids at the park, break some ankles.
Yeah,
some people,
but distanced.
Yeah. He's gonna throw rocks at their ankles until they break.
I'll go right past them and make them snap their ankles.
Oh, sick. Like Kuroko no Basket, which is a sick anime.
Fucking amazing.
You know what? Next week, Luca, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna make a sheet full of animes, and I want you to go through which ones you think you would watch based solely on the name.
Okay.
I'll also do that, but with hentai.
Yeah. Wicked.
I keep forgetting. I listen to this every week.
Yeah.
To QC it, and I always forget. Do we still use that music?
Yep.
And we do. I'm like, it's just become just a thing in my mind.
Yeah. until we can sort out some new. That is us. As us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.